Hi, I'm Anne, the Black Wind Psychic. I am a psychic medium. I channel energies and messages and I use tarot cards, but I am not a traditional tarot card reader. I'm not traditional anything. But, and it's important that you know that not all tarot card readers are psychic as well. Not all psychics are mediums, and there's some mediums who don't have psychic abilities. So I'm going to do a short general reading. So if you want a private reading, then email me. My email is in the description. So yeah, and this is free, but the private reading, of course, you pay for. Okay. All right, so I want to thank everyone that has subscribed. I thank everyone that leaves a kind and loving comment in the comment section. I see you. I thank you for the love and support. And yeah. And you know, and I don't need to, I don't have to tell anyone this because I know that we are all adults and everyone has their own, they're in charge of their own person. But if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, then perhaps it's not for you. Like, you know, maybe another one will be. So, and again, if you do feel like it is for you, then it's as well, it's not so much about me. It's more about you, because my readings are based on the truth and love. And so if you raise your vibration and you love yourself and resonate with your soul, and then you align and see this, then again, it's about you loving yourself. It's about self-love and unconditional love too, and a resonance of love and an alignment of love. So it's a whole thing, but it's a thing. It happens, it works, and yeah. So all right. Oh, and there she is, the sweet, beautiful witch. So yeah, if you identify as a sweet, beautiful witch, then yeah, that's you show up. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, and part of the reason that that starseeds and indigo children and light workers show up in my readings is because the controllers don't want that group of people. They don't want that group of people to align with anything. They put distractions in your way. They put, oh my gosh, people in your way. They put addictions in your way and temptations and all kinds of things. So yeah. So but there's that man. But the reason that like chosen people and starseeds and light workers show up is because that group of placed beings, their vibration is higher. Like, they're here to encourage and enlighten and to sort of like lead the way and lead by example for human beings as to how to be higher vibrational. So yeah, that's why it comes in, is because it is a higher vibrational frequency. And for most humans, that's what you want to be. You want to be like that. You want to be higher vibrational. So yeah, that's what it is. But there's a man. There is a man, like a hidden, like cloaked man that has been coming in for way more than a week now. And he just shows himself, and he is for someone. Like he is waiting for someone. He is being hidden by darker realms, like for you. So yeah, like he is coming. See, oh my gosh, this man is coming for someone. This man is coming for someone. Yeah. Yeah. This is, yeah. He just keeps showing up. This is wonderful. Yeah. He's going to be very good to someone. Okay. Okay. But for some reason, he has to come in very strategically, very tactically. Okay. So, yeah. Like a magician. And that's the truth. Protected by higher ranking realms and entities and governments. Wow. Oh my gosh. And there's the moon. Oh my gosh. That is dark, ethereal, unseen energy that only comes in for more ascended beings. Like what we're talking about, and where you want to be. You want to be at a higher, like you want to be higher vibrational so that you ascend. It's where you want to be. That is where you want to be. Yay, you. Okay. All right. So let's see what comes out. I'm seeing a tricycle for someone too. Someone, that's really sweet. Someone is buying, like, wants to, like, is buying a, someone is having a grandchild, buying a tricycle. I'm seeing a tricycle for someone, and it has to do with a grandchild, and it's very sweet. It is very, very, very sweet. Very sweet. And you know what? I typically refrain from saying names, but I'm hearing the name Aileen. Aileen. I think it's A-I-L-E-E-N. Aileen. So, okay. It's very specific. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. And the reading I did last night was fabulous. So, I'm hoping tonight it's like the same type of energy. It'll be really nice. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is real, and it's a thing. There's a group. I'm just going to call it a group. There's a group. Without giving too much description, that is both in this realm and in another realm. And I typically don't see it. It doesn't come in very often in my readings, but just lately it has really been coming in. And okay, and so it is giving the energy of it's giving the energy of truths are being revealed. There's no one in here with me, and I'm hearing noises in the other room. So it's truths are being revealed is what that is. That is what that is. And this is lies and deception, and oh my gosh. This is a group of people but that is here in this 3D like prison space that we live in. That's what that is. Seems like that whatever it is this group is doing, it's like it's going to be revealed. So I know that's really vague or whatever, but yeah, that's as far as I go on that. As far as I go on that. Again, I'm not certain why it comes in. I mean, I know, but yeah, I mean, this is not like, we're not talking about conspiracies and stuff. I mean, I'm not. Okay. So, and this is the energy of, wow. This is sweet energy, and has to do with has to do with like someone's marriage and family and like upcoming decisions is what that is. So, yeah, that's what it is. This is all what this is. This is a, this is a new relationship for someone, and this is like, you know, single man, you know, with family, and single woman with family, and then like aligning, coming together, and like it's what it is. It's like, it's like two people coming together and just having like a huge family, with grandkids and all that. Okay, so that is what that is. So they're gonna have like kids and grandkids and dogs and cats and rabbits and, you know, whatever else, kangaroos, whatever else, cows, whatever else. It's really sweet. So we have this and we have this. So that's what comes in. And then we have this, which I wish I wouldn't have pulled that. Oh my gosh, because of these two people like conjoining, there's like a disjointed, displaced, like, yeah, okay, we're gonna stick that back in there. All right, because we were doing so well. Yeah, we were doing so well on our happy train. Okay. All right, so let's see what else comes up that has anything to do with what initially came up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is, it's the energy of I know what it is. It's the energy of truth coming, of like the truth coming out. Ooh. Yeah. This is, wow. Okay, so this is someone speaking the truth. And this is about someone's marriage or whatever, and like, honest to God, like, you know, I don't, you know, yeah, we're gonna wait, that's, all right, hang on, I'm gonna shuffle my cards and see what comes out. All right, so, hang on, I don't even know how I got there. Okay, all right, so let's see. Okay, so don't write anything in the comments if you don't like this, but this is the energy that's coming out. And I'm just going to touch on it really quickly, and then we're going to get past it. This is, for all of you married people out there, this is someone's husband. That is someone's husband. And that is someone's husband. And so, for whomever you are, and if that is your husband, then, yeah. I'm just going to say this really quickly. Yeah, stop being mean to him. Okay, moving forward. All right, moving forward. We're gonna get past this. We're totally gonna get past this. Yeah, this is, again, someone speaking out about someone's marriage. And then, okay, so hold on. Hold please. We're gonna, yeah, see? That is like that's someone's marriage. Okay, and All right. Hang on. Let me show it one more time. And then if I don't get anything, I'm just going to sing for you. No, let's stop the video and start over again. Okay, so that is... Oh my gosh. This is not a video I want to do because, yeah, this is not a roundtable for anything. This is not your therapy session. It's not. If you're in a this is what it, okay, so if you're in a miserable relationship, then, yeah, figure it out because your misery, you contributing to that, staying in that miserable relationship, because of quantum entanglement, you are making everyone else miserable. You're contributing to the downfall of society by staying in your horrible relationship. So fucking figure it out. Okay, so that's the High Priestess. All right, we're gonna start with her. But so that is what it is. It's someone's horrible relationship. See, someone's fucking horrible relationship. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that what I do see. Here's the thing. What I do know, I do know this, that like that earth angels and like chosen people, they don't stay in those type of relationships. They don't. A chosen person would rather live under a bridge with like, or a chosen person would rather live in a cardboard box before they stayed in a relationship like that. So, and again, this isn't about, it doesn't necessarily have to be about chosen people, but this is the High Priestess. So, and yes, we are jumping around, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about someone's miserable relationship. Like, oh my God, I see it all the time. I just, you know what I mean? Like, figure it out. Figure out why you're there, what you're doing, what you can do to raise your vibration. You know, I mean, figure it out. Like, you know, what are you not seeing? What are you not doing? Why are you there? Like, why are you there? Why did you settle for, like, and it's not even about that person. At that point, it's not about that person. It's about you. It is about you. Why did you settle? Why are you with someone that you can't stand? Why are you with someone that you don't love? Why? And like, no criticism, break it down. Like, what was I thinking? You know, what am I doing? Like, seriously, do some introspection. And, you know, you don't need to, you know, get like, you know, quirky and like do any shadow work or anything. Just do some introspection, break it down. Like, what are you doing? You know, and again, I don't think that all marriages need to end in divorce, but for the love of God, you're not here for that long. It's shameful to stay in these horrible relationships where you're miserable, because now it's bleeding into my reading. All right, we're starting over again. That was a sweet High Priestess. Okay. It's about becoming higher vibrational and ascending and loving yourself. It's about loving yourself. All right, so let's see. Oh, for the love of God. That is, it's just not going away. It is just not going away. So I'm going to touch on it and then you're going to skip over it. That is someone's horrible marriage relationship. That is two people living together just because these people can't even tolerate each other. They can't stand each other. They are strapped to each other because of money, finances, and it's not even a commitment. These people are not emotionally committed to each other. It's just like they're residing in the same, and I wouldn't even call that residing. So that is what's showing up. And again, if I can't get around this, then yeah, I'm just gonna start. What in the world? Okay. Oh my gosh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Okay, so just for background noise, sometimes I listen to other readers, and this woman said that she hadn't done readings in 3 days because she was being like psychically attacked or spiritually attacked, and she was having a really hard time. And again, I'm not even going to say what that was. And she didn't want to talk about it either. But again, if you feel like you're being psychically attacked, if you feel like things are happening, just really kind of off things that typically don't happen, that's like an attempt of like an infiltration of this like these fucking groups of people, of these like really, of this group. Oh, that group of people that came out initially, that the truth was going to be revealed. Okay. All right. See, do you see what they do? They like send energy, like they send these like energy attacks to you, and it just fucks stuff up. All right. Trying it again. But that is what that is. That was like that came up, that was a low vibrational situation of what goes on in a lot of people's households. And typically for me, that doesn't come in because that's a constant. We already know that that's there, and so we have risen above that. And the reason that we're here is because, I mean, that's a given. I know how many people are miserable. I know how many are. So we are encouraging everyone to raise their vibration, and we're talking about other things like we're talking about empresses. We're talking about an empress who is a divine feminine female. She is I just feel how the energy shifted too. She's a divine feminine female. She is like a chosen person but is also in human form. She's in a human vessel, but her energy, she walks with God. She's pure love. Her essence is pure love. And she is here to inspire and encourage people to become higher vibrational so they can resonate with her and become her, just like Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, she wants you to become her. She wants you to vibrate so much with her that you become her. She wants you to. She's happy for you to do that. Okay, so yay. Okay. All right. Oh, bitch. Oh my gosh. And okay, so here's I did a reading for a lady the other day who is a doctor, and she was saying that sometimes sometimes she has energy that comes in, she reverses it or sends it or does it back to sender. And and perhaps she needs to do that, but if you are higher vibrational, if you're a more ascended being, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that for two reasons. Because that low vibrational energy that comes to you, so you can see it. Sometimes you can see it, but and sometimes you'll watch it for a minute, but that's pretty much about it. You don't need to do any read back to sender spells or anything like that. You see it. you look at it, and then you just kind of move on. And the second reason that you don't need to do back to sender spells is because a higher vibrational being, they resonate in both this realm and other realms simultaneously, and in other realms, like in the angelic realm, which there's no numbers there, or like the underworld. So if you're higher vibrational and you resonate there, then there's entities in other realms that have aligned with you, and they don't work with you. And they don't work for you. That's such an arrogant thing to say. They don't work with you, and they don't work for you. But you reverently, your vibration is so high that you, over time, are allowed to align with their vibration. So those entities are, they unconditionally love you, and they're very protective of you. Very, very, very protective of you. So yeah, there's nothing that you need to do, because they are stronger, more powerful. Yeah, other realms are, this realm that we live in, it's not, this isn't like a school. It's more of like a prison loop that we're in. It's more like a prison. So yeah. And the reason that you want to ascend is so that you can stop looping here, so that you can like jump out. That's what it is. It's what it is. It's so that when it's your time to leave this vessel, you don't hop back into the loop. You get out. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll shuffle my cards again. Again, it's October. There are groups of people that are not nice. They're quite not nice. And, they sit around and they do all kinds of stuff. And yeah, they attack a lot of psychics. They attack a lot of starseeds. They attack a lot of chosen people. They attack Lightworkers. They attack indigo children. And they attack regular people. They do. Yeah, they do. Okay. All right. So, yeah. And one more thing that I wanted to say, and I did a reading last night. It was really sweet. It was a resonance of love. It was a resonance of a connection. And so I didn't read all the comments, but I noticed that most of the comments, I would say 99.9% of the comments, were people loved it, because it was like a feel-good reading. But there was one person that said, ew. And so I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you write, ew, that's not something I want, that truly means that it is something that you do want. You're just living in fear of intimacy. So yeah, and if it's not something that you want, then you wouldn't leave a comment. But again, and sometimes my videos are not so much about a psychic reading. Sometimes it's about a frequency. Sometimes the frequency that comes through, it can shift. It can shift your energy. It can raise your vibration. So yeah. Just listen from here. Listen from your love space. Just listen from your love space and let it flow, because it is about flow. It's about unconditional love and flow. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna shuffle my cards, but you know what? Maybe nothing comes out tonight. Maybe we're just like here just to spend a few minutes with each other and just resonate and flow, and that's it. That's it. Oh my gosh. That's Temperance. That is the card that holds space for a divine feminine female, for an earth angel, for a chosen person. So a chosen person. And this particular chosen person, that particular chosen person is chosen from all realms. Chosen from the angelic realm, chosen from the underworld, chosen from the trees, chosen from the water, chosen from the wind, chosen from Mother Earth, chosen from Mother and Father God, chosen from from the darkest depths of what you think is so scary. Chosen. That person is chosen. So yeah. And that's Father God that comes in. Oh gosh. This is fabulous, and that's the truth. So I'm feeling the energy shift in here, and I'm feeling the vibration shift. And so if my video stops, I'm just going to upload it, just say as is. And so that's the truth. That's the truth. So the truth comes out, and sorry, there was a car outside. Okay, so that's the truth that like takes over this entire spread is the truth. The truth really wants to come out. Really wants to come out. So, okay. Oh my gosh. Again, we all know this is my favorite card in the deck, because it is just so sweet, and oh my gosh, just so innocent. This card makes me cry sometimes, because it's nice, because everyone wants to be taken care of. And if you say that you don't want to be taken care of, then you have some healing to do. Because everyone wants to be taken care of. Everyone does. I don't care if you're 2 or 92. You want to be taken care of. You do. That's nice. Everyone wants to be taken care of. So that's nice. That's what this is. And that's the Magician. That's Alchemy. That's turning your pain. Oh my gosh. Everyone's pain into a usable commodity. That's what that is. That is what that is. Okay, and so this is, oh my gosh, this is strength and ascension, higher vibration for everyone. That is what that is. And when you vibrate higher and you live in your heart space and your love space, and you lead with a love foot, not the fear foot, then what comes in and protects you. And close your eyes. It's dark there. That's devil. That's the card that holds space for dark ethereal. It's the devil, but it's not what you were told. The controllers told everyone to fear the devil, because that's where the answers are. You're in a simulation, or you're playing a game, and all the answers are here. They're here. So of course a controller would say, "Oh, don't go there. Oh my gosh, that's super. Don't give a million reasons why you never go there," because that's where the answers are. That's where the answers are. So if you're strong enough to hold space and meditate and love yourself, and you close your eyes and you can spend enough time in the dark, then this comes in for you, because that's unconditional, passionate, sensual love that we all want. We all want that. We all want that. And it comes in for you. Comes in for you. Because love is the truth. And when you can live authentically and speak the truth, then that space just it's just there for you. That's there for you. So This is really nice. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so this is, and so, oh, and that's nice. That is all realms coming in for the truth speakers, for the ones that live in their heart space, for the ones that lead with their love foot and not fear. And the truth, that's true. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is all realms. That is dark, light, you know, angelic realm, underworld, mother, father, God. That's all realms that come in and support you. And this right here, that is a reciprocal love relationship. That is what it is. And for all of you that, you know, are single and you say that you're fine being alone, you have conditioned yourself to be in that. And I'm not saying that you have to connect with another. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. What I'm saying is a lot of people have like conditioned themselves to believe that they're okay where they are. And I know that you are okay where you are. I know that you are. But you are not existing if you're not sharing yourself with yourself, meaning you're not going internally and loving yourself. You have to etherically in this space, it takes a lot. You have to be strong and love yourself. So if your situation is, if your life is that you are single and by yourself, then spend time in deep meditation in the dark and loving yourself because that raises your vibration. It raises your vibration. So I may not have explained that properly. It's just there are a lot of people, and as much as that one awful relationship that I want to stay away from, there are as well a lot of people who are single and they just live in this box and they proclaim that they are like okay and happy the way that they are, but they are not resonating with themselves. They are not aligning with themselves. They are becoming lower vibrational, and their mouth is saying I'm okay, but they're not resonating from the heart space. They're not okay. Sorry, I may not have articulated that properly, but the reason that came in is because higher realms want you to resonate in your heart space, which is dark in there, and go into the dark and experience what's in there. So yeah, all right. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get to get there. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna end it there because, yeah, that's the High Priestess again that came at that time. Oh, and look at that. That is the Empress. And the reason I think I'm gonna leave it there is because the energy is coming up of several people or a lot of people or many people or just people in general, like some emotions or memories or issue, whatever that have been shoved down, like they're coming up. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like let it come up. Let it come up. Let it come up. Let it come up. And it's painful. It is painful. But there's nothing you need to do with it. Sometimes you just have to acknowledge that it's there and sit with it as long as you can. And it's painful, but sit with it until the pain subsides. And then the issue that came up, it doesn't have control over you anymore. It doesn't control you anymore because it came up, you saw it, you see it, just like that one card spread that I saw it, I knew what it was. And, you know, I let it out. I saw it. I acknowledged it for a minute. I didn't need to heal it or scold it or anything. And, you know, so reveal whatever comes up, reveal it. Let it sit there. It's painful, but sit with it until the pain subsides. And then, yeah, there's nothing else you need to do. Yeah. So I know that was maybe a little different or scattered, but that's what came up tonight. That's what came up. That's what happens when you become higher vibrational, or it is your it is your desire to ascend, that, you know, this comes in for you, but not for what you were told. This comes in to show you like pure love, and the answers, all of your answers and love, pure love, is in the dark. Close your eyes. Sit with that. Sit with yourself in the dark. You're beautiful. Yeah, you operate from your heart space. You are pure love. Let it out. So, okay, yeah, and that's the truth. There's a lot of truths that want to come out. So, yeah. All right. So, I hope you have a good evening. Oh yeah. That is that, and I know it's like, there's this one, it's not a bad group. There's this one group that really wants to help human beings. And so, yeah, that's nice. That is really nice. You are more supported than you know. So, okay. All realms came in for whomever's watching. All realms came in for you tonight, which is really nice. That's fabulous. That is really fabulous. Yeah. There's a spiritual battle going on. And so, yeah, there's a lot going on. It'll get better November 1st. There are rules. There's universal rules or laws or spiritual laws, and yeah. So that's what it is. Meditate. Close your eyes and meditate. Yeah. Resonate in your love space. So yeah, feel it. Feel it. Just feel what love is. Just feel it. Just feel it. That's it. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. So my love to you. I hope you have a really good evening, and yeah, good night.